What's up, y'all? Saturdad here. So I have a 2014 Honda Ridgeline baller car. If you got it, you love it, you keep it. It's a cult thing. You're in denial that it's a real truck. We get it. I got a center console. I put a bullshit duct tape job on here. It's terrible. So I went on Amazon. You can check the link in the description for what I bought. I'm going to put a new one on here. It's probably not the right color because it's Amazon, but, you know, it's not going to have a hole in the leather. So you're going to take off the center console to get the lid off. First thing you're going to want to do is get in here. You'll slide it all the way forward into these two clips. I used upholstery tools, upholstery pry tools to get in there. And you got to push these down because they're stoppers to slide the rest of it off. And then from there, once you get that off, not in a weird way, you get a star bit, you know, Ryobi tool, because I'm a real man. And you take off these 4 outside bolts. So let's do that right now. Okay, so I'm sweaty because anytime I do anything, I sweat all the time. I'd sweat making a drink. It doesn't matter. So I got the 4 bolts off. Comes right off. And now you see this outside here is foamy. I just dropped shit all over my truck. And yeah, it just kind of peels right out. There's no staples. There's no adhesive or anything like that. And it looks like there's a little groove around the outside where we can tuck in the new one. I bought some spray adhesive to put on there, but I don't know if I'm going to need it. So let's go get it. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I got my center console here and the cloth leather or whatever you want to call it I got from Amazon. It's a decent color, right? It matches decent. I'll take it. I don't care. They ship it folded. That was kind of annoying, but so there's a little creases, so that just means we're gonna have to get extra stretchy and bat wing this mother in here. So I got a couple clamps to hold down the edges, and I'm gonna use this spray adhesive around the edges to seal those first, and then I'm gonna use the spray adhesive underneath these. And I don't want to do the spray adhesive on the big side because it's like a foamy cushion. And if this thing ever fucks up again, I don't want to have to like peel it off of there and have residue and everything stick in the foam rip and all that shit. So I just want it to stick to the plastic. So let's go ahead and do that. So I've got a helper here, and now I've got it sprayed, and now I'm going to do the edges here, pull it nice and tight, and I'm going to use these clips to hold it on there and just let it sit for probably, I don't know, it says like 1 to 3 minutes, so it should be good in a second here. So let's give it a rip. All right, so I've got adhesive here on the edges, and I've got it all clamped down, and I worked really hard. You gotta really try to stretch it, because now you've got mostly a flat surface. I mean, I'll live, right? I'll be fine with this. If you want to keep grinding at it and really stretching it and trying to really push it to its limit and really flatten it out, you could throw it in a dryer maybe. I don't know. There's tricks. You can read it online. I'm not going to do it. That's not my deal. So I'm going to be fine with this, and it doesn't have a hole in it, and I can rest my arm again without being annoyed as heck that there's a hole. All right, first take, I didn't realize it was on backwards. So it's really helpful to use the arrows that are on the underside of this, and then make sure all your screw holes are lined up. Maybe that's why it took me so long. But now, you know, it's good. So don't touch the screws. I've got my 4-year-old in here losing these screws, so I've got to keep his hands to himself. And now let's put these 4 screws back in. 1. Let's see, 2. 3.
Finally, 4.
And 4.
5 done.
Okay, hold this, my assistant. So you've got the old one, crappy, gone. Go Lions. Now you've got the Lions. The new one should be pretty straightforward. Slide it right back on the grooves. Yeah, watch out.
Lions.
Get it right back on the grooves,
Lion shirt.
Maybe it's easier when it's vertical. You can see the rails. Yep, they're way easier to go vertical with it. Put it on there. Give it a punch. And then it's back to where it was.
It's good.
Boom. I mean, you know, like I said, it's got a little bit of creases on it or whatever, but you know what? It looks like a replacement, but you know what? No holes. Looks good. This is about a, I don't know, what do you think, buddy? 20, 30 minute job?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Happy Saturday, y'all.